It's Scott Culbertson from the Kofax Partner Group, here with Dave Fetters from Genus Technologies, and we're talking about digital transformation. So Dave, a lot of interest in digital transformation. We hear about it every place in the market. Where are some of the areas where you're seeing a lot of traction with your customers?
Well, for Genus Technologies in particular, we've been quite a horizontal company because we've been with Kofax a very long time, over 20 years, so we've encountered customers across the spectrum. But in the past few years, we've had a whole number of customers in the financial and insurance areas and industries that are working hard to leverage digital transformation technology. And I think especially in the insurance industry, it lends itself to it because it was such a traditional document-centric business, right? Starting out in paper many years ago and now more electronic transactions. But because it's been such a document-centric process, it has lent itself, I think, more readily to digital transformation kinds of efforts. And so in insurance in particular, we've seen applications that range all the way from the application process for a new insurance policy all the way up to the paying of a claim. And we've been able to apply specifically Kofax technologies across that whole life cycle of how an insurance company interacts with its customers.
Yeah. I know that it's kind of daunting almost for a lot of customers. This digital transformation can be such a big and scary thing. How are some of the ways you help them kind of accomplish that?
It can be, but in the end, it's about the process, the business process that the customer engages in with their own customers. Mm-hmm. And so it's figuring that out at the front end, helping them understand where they can optimize their business processes in how they interact with customers, using technology to make that happen. No customer that you talk to, no insurance company, no financial customer wants to buy a box of software, right? They're talking about the solution. They're talking about what's the end result for that customer. And so we engage with them at a level that helps them understand what's the business value they're going to get out of the software in the form of a solution that they take to market. And so generally they'll present to us with business problems that we then help translate into solutions that use technology to get them there.
Yeah. So we've seen a lot of really interesting things here at Inspire. Yeah. What digital transformation technologies kind of are the most exciting to you and you think will kind of relate most closely to your customers?
Yeah. The thing that's getting the most buzz today is robotic process automation. That's kind of the topic of the moment, and there's tremendous application for that in insurance and in finance too. And recently we've seen use cases in accounting services firms as well, where you've got well-paid people spending a lot of time doing what a robotic process could do for them. So that's kind of a new application area that we're seeing. But traditionally, just good old process definition. So the Kofax Total Agility platform is something that we lead with when we're talking to the customer about digital transformation technologies and how they can impact the business. Also in the insurance industry, we've seen a lot of traction around mobile engagement with the customer as well, right? And especially with the millennial generation coming heavily into the market, and
everything's on a phone.
That's right, and they're the ones now that are thinking about buying more insurance for themselves, their businesses, their upcoming families than ever in the past. And so, organizations that don't adapt to that and offer solutions that meet that particular segment's interest are going to fall behind. Right. So lots of traction there. And that fits naturally, I think, in the Total Agility platform and in Kofax's whole value proposition, right? Engaging the customer at whatever channel that they want to engage in, and that could be one-on-one with their phone, or it could be a batch process where they're engaging with a vendor that needs to communicate at a more transactional level, let's say.
Yeah. Dave, it sounds like you're doing great things with your customers, and we're really happy to have you as a partner for all these many years. Thank you again.
Oh, appreciate it, Scott.
Thank you. Dave Fetters from Genus Technologies. I'm Scott Culbertson from the Kofax Partner Team. Thank you.